perform practical regarding your function. Okay. Now create a user definition, user defined function for addition which accepts two arguments and display addition as an output. So you have to create one user defined function then which accept two arguments and display addition as an output. So start your implementation and then share your screen.
मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ?
Yeah.
मैं गौरव बोल रहा हूँ।
Yeah.
मैम अभी आपने अपलोड किया है तो मैंने सारे क्वेश्चंस कर दिए हैं। और मेरा नेटवर्क का इधर बहुत प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, तो मैं मतलब ऐसे मैं सबमिट कर दूं सिर्फ, मतलब आप वहां से चेक कर लेंगे एक बार।
Yes, okay, no problem. But
मैम
one,
क्वेश्चन
okay,
सारे कर दिए मैंने, तो मैं अभी सबमिट कर देता हूँ, वहां पे चलेगा?
okay, I will check. But here you have to also perform practical, and all the students have to start their implementation. I also check in classroom always. Okay. Okay. So write your user defined function addition which accept two argument and display addition as an output. So for first you have to perform this practical and then share your screen. Then the second practical is write a Python function to convert days entered into month and days. Suppose I give 131 days, so that is converted into days and months and days. So 1 month and 0 days. Okay, suppose I am writing 32 days, so 1 month and 2 days. Okay, 1 month and 1 day, same as it is for 62, so you have to given 2 months. Okay, now write a Python function to evaluate the sum of integers between a and b entered by the user that is divisible by 3. So you have to create one function to evaluate the sum of integers between a and b entered by the user that is divisible by 3. So first of all, I give the boundary value a and b. Suppose I give 1 and 10. Then in 1 to 10, I have to find which number is divisible by 3. So first of all, starting with 1 to 10, I have to divide the number, and if it is 0, then I have to save in one list, and then so I have to sum of integers. So suppose 1 is not divisible by 3, then 2 is also not divisible by 3, then 3. So 3 is divisible by 3. So I have to store in one list. Okay. Then 4 is not divisible by 3. 5 is not divisible. 6 is divisible by 3. So you have to write in list add. Okay. You have to add in list. So total number of numbers that are divisible by 3. So you have to store in one list and then sum of this list element. Okay. So you have to perform practical 1, 2 and 3. Then share your screen.
मैम ये थर्ड वाला एक्चुअली समझा नहीं, क्या करना?
So क्या करना है? So write a Python function to evaluate the sum of integers between a and b entered by the user that is divisible by 3. So first of all, you have to give the value of a and b. So suppose I give a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 10. So I have to start with 1 to 10, find the which are the number divisible by 3. If it is divisible by 3, then I have to sum of these all the number that are divisible by 3.
मैम मतलब प्रिंट क्या करना है? सारे नंबर जो कि 3 से डिविजिबल है उस रेंज में।
ओके, हाँ, यस, उसका सम आपको प्रिंट करना है। जो नंबर है उसका डिविजिबल बाय 3 है, वो सभी नंबर के आपको सम करके प्रिंट करवाना है। सो 3 नंबर है, 6 है, 9 है, वो क्या है? डिविजिबल बाय 3 है। तो आपको सम करना है 3 + 6 + 9। फर्स्ट यू हैव टू चेक number is divisible by 3. If yes, then you have to add in one list. Then you have to at last sum of the list element.
मैम फर्स्ट हो गया।
Okay, share your screen. 1 minute, I allow to share. Okay, now you can share your screen. Yes, DEF addition. A comma B. Sum is equal to A plus B. Then print sum. Suppose you are entering number addition, enter 1 and 2 that are passed as a addition function. Yes, you can run your program. So here you are giving enter number 1, 15, then 15. Okay, so your answer is 17. Yes, good work. Now next question.
सेकंड नहीं हुआ, थर्ड हो गया है.
Okay, then share your screen for third. Okay, the third program is here you have to give two numbers, that is A and B. Now already you are declared one variable, that is sum is equal to 0. Now you are starting from A to B plus 1. So why you are consider B plus 1?
रेंज का लास्ट एलिमेंट नहीं लेता है ना.
Okay, then if I modulo 3 is equal to 0, then sum is equal to sum plus I, then I is equal to I plus 1. You are incrementing one element and then you are last printing the sum is. Okay, now you can run your program. Yeah, enter value of A is equal to 2. 1, you have to give 1. No, you
मैं
10.
वापस करूँ?
No. Okay, you give 10. B 10. Okay. Starting with the, so you are considering 3 plus 6 plus 9, right? So the sum is 18. Yes, good work. Now next. So anyone have performed practical too? Then you can share.
मैम ये टाइम वाला.
Yeah. So first of all, I read the question. So 1 minute, I share my question. So the question is, write a program called time.py that prompts the user to enter the current time in hours and minute format and then print a message that states the time in a sentence. For example, a sample run of your program might look something like this. What is the time, please? So you have to give in hour and minute. Here I give 6:55. Then they print, thanks, it is now 55 minutes after 6 o'clock. Okay, you have to print in this manner. Now share your program.
स्क्रीन शेयर हो रहा है क्या?
Yes.
मेरा स्क्रीन शेयर हो रहा है?
Yes. So
ये वाला है.
second practical. Yeah.
So second वाला ये वाला.
Yes, you have to enter a number days, then you have to convert it into months and how many days are remaining. So first of all, you have to create one function, that is DEF month. Inside bracket you are passing the number of days that are entered by user. Then you are converting in months. Suppose you are considering 30 days in 1 month, so you have to write y is equal to x divided by 30 and z is equal to x modulo 30. Now what is the value of y and z? So if you are writing modulo, so you are getting the remaining days. Okay, so print number of months is integer, inside bracket you are passing y, and the number of days is 7, z. So here you are printing number of months and number of days. So integer input, enter the number of days, that is 186. Now I have to convert it into months. So suppose you are writing 31. 31, then the number of months is 1 and the number of days is 1. Good. Now next program. Anyone have performed program for time? So you can share your screen.
मेरा स्क्रीन शेयर हो रहा है.
Yes. Now here you are writing timing. Okay. So first of all, like you have created timing function, then you are passing the time, right? So you are printing it's now time 3 gem 5, then minute after and o'clock. So time input, what is the time please? So timing you are passing in time, then you are using this function. What is the work of this function? You are writing 3 then colon then 5, then here you are writing 0 colon and 2.
मैम सिंपल मैंने ये किया कि जैसे यहाँ पे मैं टाइम में इनपुट देता हूँ 5. मैम आप कुछ भी टाइम बोलो.
So I given 6:30.
6:30 मैंने टाइम इनपुट किया.
Okay.
तो क्या वो यहाँ से यहाँ तक ब्रेक करके यहाँ पे लेगा एंड यहाँ से यहाँ तक ब्रेक करके मिनट्स में ले लेगा. मैम वो सिंपल हम लगाते हैं ना स्ट्रिंग को ब्रेक करने के लिए.
So this why we use this? Because starting with the third position we have print till 5 position. Okay. Then we are starting with 0 position. We are printing till 2 position. This is your first and last position. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now the next program, I share my screen. 1 minute. So yeah, implementation of different inbuilt function. Okay, so you have to show me the output of these all the inbuilt function, that is square root, then exp, then log, then cos, then POW, then FABS. So please implement this inbuilt function and then show me the output and what are the use of this inbuilt function.
Ma'am, one student is in lobby.
Yeah. Okay, share your screen.
हो गया है, करूँ?
Yeah. Anyone have performed? Then you can share your screen.
मेरा हो गया, करूँ?
Yeah, yeah.
हो रहा है?
Yes. So here you are using first import math. So why we import math library?
मैम मेरा स्क्रीन शेयर हो रहा है?
Yes. 78 number.
मैम मैथ लाइब्रेरी हम जो लाइब्रेरी के फंक्शंस आते हैं ना उसके अंदर स्क्वायर रूट SQRT हो गया, एक्सपोनेंशियल हो गया, वो सब यूज करने के लिए वो लाइब्रेरी इंपोर्ट करना पड़ता है हमें.
Okay, because we have to require inbuilt library, so we have to all the library are defined in math function, right? So we require to import this all the library. Okay, now in first library your function is SQRT. So what is the use of SQRT? Square
root निकालने.
Okay, so here you are giving 144, so they give the answer 12, right? Now
number बोलिए.
yeah, suppose you give 100, 100. Okay, 10, then 110.
110.
Yeah. Okay, so 10.488. Okay, now the next function is exp. So what is the use of exp function?
e to the power x आता है ना मैथ्स में फंक्शन.
Yes.
So
e raised to, suppose you have to find e raised to 2. So here you are giving 5. and they give the answer 148.
आप बोलिए कोई नंबर.
Okay, suppose I giving 10.
To the power 10. और
So
बढ़ाएगा.
they give 22026. I think what is the value of E? 2.347, right? Something E's value is predefined, right?
2.71.
I think already it is predefined. So based on that, they calculate this function. Now the next function is log. So what is the answer of log 2? 0.3010. Log 2.
Log 2.
Yeah.
0.3010.
Yes, this is right. 6931. Log 1 value is 0. So you have to enter log 1. Log 1, 0. Log 0.
Infinity. दो winner infinity जाएगा ना.
Okay, log 0 is value infinite. Okay, right. Now the next function is cos function. So you are writing cos integer input, enter the angle in radius and cosine of the number, hence the cos. So you are giving cos value 15. So cos 15 is near equal to 1. Cos 0.
मैम रेडियंस में ये.
Yes. Cos 0, 1. Because that is in x-axis, right? So cos 0 value is. Sin 0 is sin 0 is 1 and cos 0 is 0. Cos 0 is 1 and sin 0 is 0. Then cos 19 is 0 and sin 19 is 1. Okay. Now next function is power function. So what is the use of power function?
Ma'am, 3 square, 3
So
to
we
the
have
power
to
5.
find the 3 raised to 2, 2 raised to 5 and all. So they take the two argument, that is a comma b. So a is the base and b is your exponential, right? So a comma b, you have to pass 2. Suppose 5 comma 6. So you have to find 5 raised to 6. So this is your answer. Suppose you are finding 2 raised to 5. So answer is 32. You have to 2 raised to 5. 2 comma 5.
2, 5, 32.
Yes. Now run your next last question, that is FABS. So what is the use of FABS function?
Absolute value निकालने के लिए.
But it also convert it into floating point. Suppose you are giving minus 10.5.
Error देता है.
Minus 10.5. So
Error देता है.
why? Because you are writing here integer.
मैं वही कर रहा था. Minus 10.5. 10.5.
Yes, so it convert into positive number and also in floating point number, right? Suppose you are giving minus 5. So that convert in, what is the output? That convert it into floating point number, that is 5.0, and convert it into positive number. So that eliminate the minus sign. Okay. Okay, good. Now your practical 8 is completed. Anyone have doubt?